Stellaheart. So today we'll be talking now about most things that real estate developers overlook. What do we all think luxury is? Some people think that luxury is the chandelier. Luxury means the fancy marble you see on the floor. Luxury means the high ceiling and the fancy light you see whenever you go to inspect your houses. But luxury is more than that. That is not even luxury to start with. Luxury is functionality, is ventilation, is accessibility, and is how friendly your home is. But funny enough, real estate in Nigeria don't even factor all this in. They miss the most basic fundamentals of what luxury truly means. So today I want to talk about inclusive luxury design and why it truly matters. A lot of developers impress their buyers visually, in which you see the glossy tiles, the high POP ceiling, the federal wall features, and the floating staircase. All these are nice, all these are very, very beautiful, but design without functionality is just decoration. It is not luxury. A house can look expensive, definitely a house can look expensive, but it can also be unsafe, ventilated poorly, and it can be structurally costless, which I'm sure a lot of buyers still regret buying such houses after they are done closing the deal. So let's start with something simple. What about staircases? Some good places have steep staircase, poor handles. You can't even climb up holding anything, and when you hold something, it's not even strong enough to carry your weight. And some of them have slippery finishing. Yes, all these are beautiful, all these are fine, but have you asked, can an elderly parent climb this? What if someone is temporarily injured? What about children? Yes, it is nice to have all these fine and beautiful finishes, but a home that is not inclusive is not luxury. Another issue is ventilation. A lot of high-end homes prioritize glass and closed design over proper ventilation. In Nigeria climate, ventilation is not optional. It's not whether you decide or not. It's essential. It's a necessity. It's a must. You have to properly ventilate your home. If not, it's going to cause discomfort, high health risk, and increase in heat capacity of the house. One thing I have to say about this point is that luxury has to breathe. There is no way you can say that you live in a luxurious home and you have to deal with heat 24/7. Imagine if there is a power down. How are you going to survive? Have you ever thought about that? In getting a home, you have to think about all case scenario. Definitely, you make provisions for AC, for fans and everything, but what if there is a power down? What if the electrician has to come for the 8 hours? Have you ever thought about such scenarios and how you're going to survive in your home, or do you plan to run away till whenever the house is fixed? Inclusive luxury means thinking beyond just an average user. What's the door width? What's the corridor layout? How is the bedroom made? How is it designed? What is the switch height? Universal design does not mean home for persons with just disability. Universal design means making your home accessible to both adults, elderly, children, persons with neurological or physical disability, including the blind. They should be able to access a home whenever they want to make purchase.